It is with great sadness that I must inform you. Akira Toriyama, he has passed away. He was one of the biggest inspirations for me for writing, and he was an inspiration for probably thousands of people, tens of thousands, to go out and write and draw, whatever. He was a legendary mangaka. His series, Dragon Ball, is the one that most people know, but his first one, Dr. Slump, was also very popular, and he was one of a kind. Many, many, many people went on to try to copy him or, be inspired by him. Ichiro Oda, Kishimoto, others. Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z was an inspiration for I don't know how many little kids who watched it, wanting to grow up to be just like Goku. Um, for me, I was, I don't know, 7 or 8 when I first saw the show, back when it was being aired on Toonami, and it made me want to write stories. I used to play with the Dragon Ball Z characters and continue to like have different sagas. And my very first story was a fan fiction that was a combination of the two things as a little kid that I was a big fan of, which was Mario and Dragon Ball Z. The main character was named Sly Koopa, and he was a Koopa that was genetically altered by the DNA of Cell, so he was anthropomorphic. I can't even say that word. I can never say that word. He was a humanoid Koopa, and he had to deal with different things, and he met up with a couple Dragon Ball Z characters along with the A Team, and it was pretty stupid. But it was my first story, and I was like, I don't know, 9, 10, or 11 at that point. And Akira Toriyama, he didn't just do manga, he was the art designer for probably my favorite game series. In terms of just the series in total, Dragon Quest has always been one of my favorite series to play. I love it. I've played every single one of the mainline games except for 10 because that's an MMO and I don't even know if it's come out in the States. And he also did all the artwork for the characters, the monsters, and of course for Chrono Trigger. And his passing happened on the 1st, but they did not tell anyone until today. A subdural hematoma, and it's incredibly sad to hear that he had passed away. And may he rest in peace. And I just want to thank him for everything he's done, for getting me to want to be a writer and work on my stuff, and for all the inspirations. Like, One Piece is my favorite anime of all time, and it would not have existed had Akira Toriyama not created Dragon Ball. And I'm sure that there are, I don't even know how many mangaka are out there who wouldn't be here without Akira Toriyama. He's one of a kind. And he set a lot of people on the paths they've walked.